Hey guys, and welcome back to Tabletop Assault. I'm Rich.
I'm Will.
And today we're bringing you a 1500 point game of 40k. I'll be bringing my Space Wolves.
I'll be bringing my Blood Angels again. Not sure how they're going to fare since I've not had any luck with my Blood Angels, but we'll do our best. Today we're playing a tactical escalation mission. So what that entails is we're using the objectives. So turn 1, we get to draw 1 objective. When it goes into turn 2, we've got to draw cards, objective cards, up to the turn number. So we'll need 2 objective cards in turn 2, 3 objective cards in turn 3, so forth. We've also got the usual culprits of Slay the Warlord, Line Breaker, and First Blood as well.
Nice, well with that, let's take a look at the forces.
This is the 1500 points worth of Blood Angels. Hopefully they'll last a bit longer than they did last time after the absolute beating I received off Richard last time. I'm taking the Lost Brotherhood Strike Force again, see if I'm going to have any better luck with it this time round. Leading the charge it'll be Asterath, front and centre, well actually just off the chaplain there. Obviously I do need to take a Death Company chaplain as well in the formation, and he'll just have the Gilded Crozius. He's obviously got his jump pack and stuff as well. We've got 8 jump pack Death Company. They've got 2 Power Fists in there and 2 Inferno Pistols. We've got another 8 Death Companies. They're going to be geared up in the Rhino there. The Rhino's just going bare bones. I've got 2 Inferno Pistols in the 8-man Footslong squad there as well. Then we've got 5 Death Company, and they're going to be rocking bolt guns, and they're going to be hiding inside the Razorback, which has the twin-linked assault cannon. Then we've got 1 Death Company Dreadnought. He's got the Blood Talon, Stormbolter, and Meltagun. He's got Magna Grapple on there, and he's going to be rocking inside the Drop Pod, which just has a Stormbolter in there as well. Then we've got 2 Land Raiders, oh it's Land Speeders, sorry. I wish I had 2 Land Raiders, that would be awesome. Nope, 2 Land Speeders with heavy Meltaguns on there as well. And then finally, I've decided to bring along a little bit of help in the form of the Calidus Assassin, so taking a wee ally there as well. But that is it. It's quite a small force. Hopefully they can do a bit of damage, last a little bit longer, but let's just rock on and see what the Wolves are bringing.
So on to the Space Wolves. And Will thought he brought a small force.
No, jeez, there's hardly anything there.
Yeah, there's nothing. So I'll be using the Champions of Fenris attachment, will allow me to take elite choices as my core rather than troop choices.
Which is absolutely filthy, by the way.
So we'll just start with my elite choices. I've got 2 Dreadnoughts, they're kitted out identically. That's Assault Cannon and Great Wolf Claw with a Heavy Flamer. And up next we have my Wulfen. As you can see, they're all armed with dual Frost Claws. And they're going to be riding in my heavy support choice, which is my Land Raider Crusader, and that has the multi-melta, Stormbolter, and extra armour. In my fast attack choice today, I have 2 units of Thunderwolf Cavalry, and they're all equipped with hammer and shield, because I love thunder hammers and storm shields. And up front we have me, the Wolf Lord. And he is coming adorned in runic armour. He's got the Kraken Bone Sword, digital weapons, and a storm shield as well. And with that, guys, let's take a quick look at our setup for today and get into the game. This is our setup for today. Just 1 ruined little Imperial sector. So the 6 tactical objectives are out. Number 1 is over here by this wrecked tank. Number 2 by this wrecked wall. There. Objective number 3, just in the last little bit of greenery in this entire planet probably. 4 is just mirroring it. 5 over here by this destroyed building, and objective marker 6 is hiding in the Shrine of the Aquila. So with that, let's take a look at deployment.
That's the Blood Angels deployed, guys. We are playing table edge to table edge in this one, so it's quite a distance to travel there. So I've got my Jump Pack Death Company squad kicking about with Astereth and my Death Company chaplain.
Kicking
about, hiding behind the rhino there. Just going to run up the street and try and capture objectives as we go. Got the foot slogging Death Company hidden inside the the rhino there, sorry. Then we have the Razorback with the 5-man Death Company squad with bolt guns. Then we've got the Land Speeder with the metal gun behind it, or the heavy metal, should I say. Just trying to get a wee bit of a cover save there. And then hidden away round here, just got my other Land Speeder as well. So hopefully just grab a couple of objectives. That is it. I've still got my my drop pod to come in with the Death Company Dreadnought, and of course I have the Calidus Assassin to come on as well. But that is it. Let's just get on with it and have a wee look at Space Wolf deployment.
So the Space Wolf deployment here, my Wand Raider containing all of my Wulfen, then my first unit of Thunderwolf Cav with me, the Wolf Wars, in there. Over here we have my 2 dreadnoughts. They're getting ready to do the harbour scene from the Matrix. They're going to stand back to back and just shoot at everything. And my 2nd unit of Thunderbolts over here. That is it for the Space Wolf deployment.
And this is just my my infiltration just now. So I've got the Calidus moved right in behind these wolves. Just going to use that template weapon of hers. Hopefully do a bit of damage there. Obviously her rules, she can deploy up to 1 inch away, so it's not too shabby. Hopefully it'll distract Rich long enough to stay away from my Death Company and get them across the field. But that is it for us fully deployed. So just going to do a quick roll off for night fighting here. Let's see if we got it on. And it is on.
Looking for siege initiative though. Definitely not.
Okay, with it being turn 1, I get to choose 1 objective card this turn, and it's going to be Secure Objective Marker 3. Score 1 victory point if you control Objective Marker 3 at the end of your turn.
And where is Objective Marker 3? Right within moving distance of that rhino.
So with that, let's just crack on with Blood Angel's turn 1 movement. Before I get ahead of myself, almost forgot. How could I forget my Dreadnought? He's in his drop pod. Let's get him down. So let's see if he scatters. Yeah. So he's going to go back the way. And that's going to be, what, 7 inches. So let's get that measured up and find out where he's going to be. Well, there we go, exactly where I needed him. Just drop him down. He's got his metal gun there, bear in mind, guys, and it's just something to plop in the way of Richard's Wulfen. So that is it. Okay, so that's it for Blood Angel's movement. I've just moved everything up ever so slightly. I didn't want to throw myself at him straight away because, well, I did that last time and it ended in disaster. So I'm being a bit more cautious this time round. Just swarming around that Objective Marker 3, just making sure I've got it secured. We are playing mysterious objectives, however, so let's just see what this one is.
What would it go?
Number 4.
Targeting relay. Reroll the 1s.
That's not bad. I quite like that. I'll take it. So we're going to kickstart this with the Calidus. She's going to use her template weapons to hit the Thunder Cav here, and it's got Neuroshock, so it's a 4+ to wound. Let's see if we can do it. So we've got 2 there.
2 saves, Mick.
2 saves, my friend.
So it goes straight through my armour, so it'll be my Indolent save, looking for 3s. And 1 is down, 1 wound.
Next on the list, we've got my Razorback here, going to fire its twin-linked assault cannon. We're going to try and lend our fire to the Calidus and hit these Thunder Cav here as well. So I'm going to need 3s here. Twin-linked. Thank God. For me, I feel I need twin-linked on everything. So 3s again. There we go. So that's nice. And I'm gonna
6 are rounding, so that'll be...
Yeah. However, you've got your...
No, 6 of them. Yeah. Anyway.
It won't really matter, you've got your ball saves.
3s to win.
3s to win.
There's one so far.
One, and let's try it again. There you go, so 2.
3 up saves. And, whoa, just.
Both made it.
Fine.
Next up, we've got a land speeder. Now, he's obviously clearly not going to be in melta range of the dreadnoughts down this way, but just in range of at least one shot, so it's going to be 3s here. We'll fire them out. I'm going to hit this guy here.
The first one?
Yep. So let's give me a 3. Got it. And was it 5s to glance, 6 to pen?
Yeah.
Cool.
Nothing. Hey!
Nothing at all. Next up, we've got the second land speeder. Again, well out of melta range with the heavy melta, but just enough range there to clip the front of the Land Raider. So it's going to be 3s to hit, 6s just to glance the thing. So let's just try and see if we can chip at least one hull point off. So 3s, just. I'm going to need a 6 here to glance. Oh, and you do get the cover save though.
Yes,
5
so
up from intervening terrain.
for the drop pod, and then 4 for it being night fighting. So give me a 4. And we like this dice.
Yeah. Next up, we've got the Death Company Dreadnought. Let's see what he can do against the Land Raider. Now, well within melta range with this thing. So we're going to need 3 here. Come on.
Oh, where did that go? It does.
Right in there. It does get it. It does get
hit.
it. So let's see what we can do here. Ooh.
And that's 12. Doesn't do anything.
Doesn't do anything. God damn it. Next up, we've got the drop pod. It's going to fire his storm bolter into the wolves, nestled away in the ruins there. So you're going to need 3s here. Yeah. And you're going to need, I believe, 5s.
5s.
Yeah. No, so you're safe there.
Woohoo!
Well, got my objective at the very least. So that's not too bad. I got objective marker 3, 1 point to kickstart the game.
And 1 wound.
And 1 wound. Not a tremendous amount. I do mainly have a close combat army, but quite scared of this this counter charge that's about to happen. But that is it. That is me done, guys. No more shooting. I've got no charges to declare. So let's just bash on with Space Wolves turn 1.
So to kick off Space Wolves turn 1, let's look at my objective, which is going to be 1 victory point for securing objective marker 1, which is right behind this tank over here. We've got a long way to go before I get it, but it is doable.
Quite a distance.
I will get there. Space Wolf movement was nice and simple. The Land Raider moved along this way. Had to make a dangerous terrain check, but passed it with flying colours.
Yep.
My Thunderbolts with my Wolf Horde are going to take care of this Dreadnought. My Dreadnoughts just moved on up. Time to cross this battlefield. They've got a long way to go. Get there. And these Thunderbolts are going to take care of the scratch they've got on their hands because of I don't know, there was something there. They're going to take care of it. But with that, guys, let's move into the Space Wolf shooting phase for turn 1. So we're going to kickstart the shooting phase with my Land Raider. Now he's moved 6 inches, so he can fire full burst of skill with his. He's going to fire with his multi-melta. He's going to shoot at the Rhino. We're going to try and open up this egg.
Okay, let's do it.
For 3. That's a hit.
Yeah.
So I threw that dice away. Not in melta range, so I'll need a 3 to glance and a 4 to pen.
Oh, you're rolling like me, Rich.
Terrible. What we'll do is we will snap fire the Hurricane Bolters into that as well.
Okay.
Actually, they can't do anything because they're only strength 4.
Yeah.
So we'll use the we'll power the Machine Spirit, the Twin Linked Assault Cannon, into the Rhino.
Okay, let's do this.
For 3s. Twin Linked.
Yeah.
Lovely. The 6s are rending, obviously.
Got one.
So there we go. So that is well, actually 6 penetrates anyway because it's only for armor 11. So let's see what we get. 5.
So
Which is
you're going to be looking at, I believe, weapon destroyed. Ooh, would you look at that? I don't have any weapons.
still hoping.
Yeah, it's still a whole point. That's what matters.
Sorry guys, that's actually immobilised because you didn't have any weapons.
Damn, wish I'd taken a bolter for like 5 points to save that, never mind.
Next up, I'm going to attack using both my dreadnoughts at the same time, and we're going to both shoot at the Razorback.
Richard is going for overkill here.
So it's 8 dice, I'll be hitting on 3s. Which
Very successful.
Very nice. And I will be glancing on 5s and penning on 6s.
Oh, less than so.
Yep, nothing there. So we're going to go straight into the assault phase now. And my Thunderwolves here are going to charge at the assassin. Would you like to Overwatch?
I will do it. And she's obviously got a template weapon. So, 3, get 1.
1.
Great, and I'm going to need a 4 on this. No, in trouble now.
What's it without shooting?
I know.
And obligatory rolls to get in, and there we go.
Massively in.
Massively in. So launching into this attack, the Calidus assassin.
Yep.
Calidus, yeah. She gets to attack first, because I'm attacking initiative 1.
Yep, so I'm going to get 5 attacks here. And I'm going to need 3s. Oh,
There's 3.
I've got 3. And I'm actually going to need 5s on this, but any roll of a 6 will actually go through his invuln save due to phasing strikes. So I've got 1, and that would go straight through, buddy.
So there's 1 dead.
Yep.
So 2 saves to make. Oh no, it's 5 that you needed, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. So I got 1 kill there. However, there is a world of hurt coming back her way. So
I've got 10 attacks back.
Yep.
These will be hitting on 4s.
I mean, we only need 1 to go through.
Wounding on 2s because Thunderhammers.
Yep.
And there we go.
So I've got that many 4-up invuln saves to make. Oh dear. If I fail 1, she's dead. And oh my lord!
1.
Oh, so close. So close.
Fortunately, it's instant death because that's a strength 10 attack.
Yep, instant death, and that is first blood to the
Yay.
wolves.
My last assault of the turn will be the second unit of Thunderbolts with my leader into your dreadnought. Would you care to Overwatch?
I might as well. I'm going to use the melter gun on this one. So give me a 6.
No.
Couldn't be further from.
Charge.
Oh, would you look at that?
Say, with this dreadnought now, the my Wolford is going to attack first.
Yep.
So he will be hitting you on 3s. I imagine. What's your weapon skill?
4.
Yeah, I'll be hitting you on 3s.
Yeah.
I get to reroll 1 for being mastercrafted. Lovely. Now I need 6s here to do anything. But because of Thunderbolts are rending, there will be automatic pen because I do get to add another dice. And there's nothing.
Ouch. Now, Dreadnought does get to attack next, and then it'll be onto those Thunder Hammers. So I'll be doing it to your weapon skill, which is overall, is it 5 still?
5s at the moment because of the detachment.
So I'm going to need 4s here. Wow.
Nice.
Exactly what I needed, and I'm only going to need 2s here. So I've got 3. Any one of these that are failed is instant death.
For 3s? Oh wow.
2 wolves have gone down. Ouch.
So I get my wolves attack back, we'll be hitting on 3s.
Oh. Need a 2 to glance here.
And 2 to glance. And there's a pen.
Pen.
What will it do? 3, 4, 5, weapon destroyed. I think. Just a note, with a roll of 5 and it being an AP2 weapon, it's actually immobilized.
So still stuck in combat there.
So with killing the assassin, I have managed to level the victory point playing field.
Sure have.
It's definitely going to be an uphill battle now though. I have lost the equivalent of an entire squad of Thunderwolves. So, and this could still end badly next turn. But with that guys, let's move on to Body Angel's turn 2.
So with us into turn 2 now, I get to choose 2 objectives. So let's have a wee look. So secure objective marker 4, I'll get a victory point. That's quite doable, close by, not too bad. And then Objective marker 6. That was right where my Calidus assassin was before, but Richard saw her there pronto.
And my now safe objective there.
Yep. So gonna have to work hard for that one, but not bad. At least one of them's obtainable. All right, well that's Blood Angels all moved up. I've kind of shifted my entire army one way. I'm absolutely terrified of those Wulfen.
I would say you've moved it to the weaker side of the table, but they're both pretty fragile, I'm not gonna lie.
But regardless, shifted everything over. Razorback has...
well, question.
Yeah?
Why is he so short?
Yeah, so, just FYI, this land speeder has been annoying me this entire game off camera. Its base is broken, and he kept flopping over every single second. So if you're wondering why he is so low, that is why, because he no longer has a base.
He no longer has a jinx it.
And yeah. But yeah, in regards to the objectives, guys, we forgot to reveal them. Number 4 and number 5 over here. We did roll a completely useless one, Skyfire Nexus, for both of them.
Yay!
So yay! I just left this guy here because remember he is immobilized as well. So yeah, that is it for the movement. Let's do some shooting. Alright, I'm gonna try and repair the Rhino here. Need a 6 to repair its hull point. Nope.
Nope.
If you're wondering why,
not its hull point, it's immobilized.
It's immobilized, yeah. They can repair itself, but
not today.
Not today. Let's kickstart the shooting with this absolutely shocking land speeder, sorry, with his multi-mallet into the closest dreadnought. So I'm going to need 3s here. No. We'll try it with the next one.
Cool.
So I'm going to need a 3. No! Oh, in trouble.
Our shooting phase is so bad.
Yeah, I've not been doing well this shooting phase at all. I do have an Inferno pistol there. It's not in melter range, however it is in range, so try with that. Just.
Hits. So it's 4s to glance and then a 5 to 10.
Oh, that's a penetrating hit.
There's no night fighting anymore, so it goes right through.
Yep.
So it does.
Let's have a wee sneak peek.
AP 1?
Yep.
Well, that's an immobilized dreadnought.
Okay, I'm in range of this mysterious objective as well. Let's see what it's going to give me.
Nothing!
Nothing of note. Huzzah!
It's like the rest of this game.
Exactly. Gonna fire the bolt guns into the wolves down here, see if I can chip off a wound. So we need 3s here.
Nice.
Oh, that's a bit better. Where was that for my melter guns? There we go, and I'm gonna need 5s here. So
there's one.
One save to make, sir.
Yep.
Oh, so that's one point down. Next up, we've got the Razorback there. Going to fire its twin linked cannon just into the wolves again. So 3s, twin linked. Really need it. I need all my weapons to be twin linked. This is great. Rerolls. Oof, really needed it.
Yeah.
Ouch. I'm going to need 3s again on this. Only one. Fail it so I can get another wolf. Oh, and that's another wolf down.
That's just bad. This is
very lonely wolf.
I'm crumbling over here. To the end of the shooting phase, I do have a leadership check to make for this one wolf.
Oof. Running.
He will run far. We'll come back once we got that sorted out. And my Thunderwolf here bolted a solid 10 inches. So he's safe, but completely out of position. Just wanted to mention that we forgot to say that we did this leadership check and he surprisingly did pass, which is really irritating. I would have preferred to have failed it.
Yeah, because my guys immobilized wouldn't have been able to give chase. So there you go.
But with that, it's your assault phase.
Yes, let's do this. Moving straight into close combat because I have no more shooting. We're actually going to start with this one because I feel this is it. This is the one. Got it. So Rich, you do get to attack me first.
Roll forward will be going first. I'll be getting 4 attacks. Now, because you're immobilized, I will be attacking your back armor.
Yep.
So now only need force to glance. But let's see if I hit you first. Needing 3s.
Ooh,
And I get to re-roll that because it's mastercrafted. So they all hit.
This is where I need you to roll really bad.
And force to glance, 5 to 10. And I get to re-roll with that because digital weapons. So there are 2 glances and 2 pens. So he's well and truly gone.
Yep.
It is AP2, so there's a chance it could explode.
Let's see. No, not
That's not
at
going to
all.
happen.
But that's that. That's 1 dead dreadnought. Okay, now properly getting into the Blood Angels assault phase, because obviously I didn't get to do much with that dreadnought.
Nope.
Got my jump packing death company here. They're going to fire straight into the dreadnought there. Going to fire Overwatch, Rich.
I am indeed with my assault cannon.
Perfect. Go for it.
For 6s. I get 1, and that'll be for 3, and it wins.
Okay, so got my 3 armor.
Nice, fine. Cool.
So I have used my jump packs to make a move, so I won't get any sort of reroll on this. So that is well, and I needed 6 inches there, guys. Well and truly in. So that's all my guys in there now.
This mess.
Yeah, this absolute mess of bodies in there. Now, normally Rich would get to strike first. However, my death company, chaplain there, he gets +1 initiative on the charge due to red thirst.
Which one's the chaplain? That guy.
So this guy there. So I'm gonna get 4 attacks on the charge here. I'm gonna need 3s to hit him.
Nice.
So that was, I kind of would have preferred that kind of roll in the next one. I'm gonna need 5s to glance here. Oh, I did get a pen, however.
Okay. Roll it, suit, yep.
So 5.
What's its AP?
It's AP3, it's the Gilded Proteus.
That's something.
Just find out what that is. Okay, so it's actually a weapon destroyed result, guys. Now, just before we roll for that, some people might be thinking why I didn't do rerolls to wounds because of Liturgy of Blood. It does specifically say that it's reroll to wound, and you're not wounding a vehicle because you're stripping off hull points. Could be debatable, but that's why I'm not rerolling it. So
Either way, on a 1 to 3, I lose the Great Claw. On a 5, on a 4 to 6, it's the assault cannon. Fortunately, it's the assault cannon.
yeah, I would say so, because that means you're going to be just tearing through my guys.
Attacking
Won't get feel no pain on this one.
So I get 4 attacks back. It will be at strength 10. But the hit first, it's going to be weapon skill. What's your weapon skill? 5 because 3 charge.
No, it was weapon skill 4 across the unit.
Okay, so it'll be force attack.
Ooh.
And there we go.
Next up, I've got 2 power fists in there, so let's get those rolled. So I've got, it's going to be 4s here. So it's 2, however, because of Zealot,
Yep.
I'll get to re-roll those. Give me some more 4s, please.
Another one.
So another 1. And what was it, 4 I believe on this?
The 4 to glance.
Yeah,
5
4 to
10.
glance. Ooh.
Well, he's totally destroyed.
He is.
You want to roll and see if he goes pop? No.
No, does not.
That is a destroyed dreadnought.
Alright, well after that assault phase, I don't have anything else that I can use to smash, but I did get an objective. Secure objective marker 4 with the land speeders there, so that's another victory point there for the Blood Angels. Starting to get a bit thin there, Rich, with not many boots on the ground. However, you do have those Wulfen snuggled away inside that Land Raider, so I'm not looking forward to seeing those. But that is it for Blood Angels turn 2. Might as well follow on and see what Rich can do in the in a counter attack.
So with this turn, I still have the securing objective marker 1 from turn 1, but I now have to draw up to 2, well up to 2, so another one is So you get an objective 1.
Well, look at that. At least you know once you've got that objective, it's worth 2 victory points.
It's like having a nest egg.
Exactly. It's just a wee piggy bank of points there for you, buddy.
But with that, guys, we'll be back once I finish my movement. So the Land Raider just moved up and disgorged the Wulfen. Guess where they're going?
I don't know.
The remainder of my Thunderbolts as well just came around this way, going after that. I could maybe get a Warlord kill or something. That'd be nice.
Potentially.
But with that, guys, let's move on to the shooting phase. So we're going to start with the small town melter. I'm going to shoot at the Rhino again.
Yep.
So looking for a 3 to hit. Yes. Yep. It is a melter. So I will need a what's that? 9, 10, a 3 to glance. That's a pen.
Yeah. So what's it going to do?
It's going to do 3, 4, 5 because it is AP1.
So it's a weapon destroyed, but you would suffer an I don't have any weapons, so I would suffer an immobilized result.
So it takes wound and additional wound for the whole point for the immobilized result again. So it's actually totaled.
Yeah, so that's wrecked. Ouch. So I'll disgorge those Death Company in just a sec.
So I'm going to use the power of the Machine Spirit to effectively target a different unit, which will allow me to then shoot the guys that have been emergency disembarked.
Yep.
So I'm looking for a 3 set, twin light. That's all of them.
Yeah.
And then that's 3 to win. So that is 2 wins.
2 wins. So that's 3 I'll need here. Ouch! But I do get feel no pain.
Drop dice does not count.
Oh, so I get 1. So one guy's dead, so I'll take him out the front there. Bye bye, my friend.
So my mobilized dreadnought is going to shoot at your higher of the 2 Lance Speeders.
Yep.
Looking for 3s to hit.
Oh, 1 off the table there.
3s to hit. So that's 3 and it's strength 6. What's the
10?
10. So 4s to glance. So 2 pens and a glance. You've drink saves though.
I did, yeah. Just FYI, I always chink with these things.
Well, one of them's the glance. So.
Right, so let's do these first. So I need 4s. Made, just. And another 4 for this glance here. 4.
Wow.
Nice. So saved.
Okay, so we're going to try for this charge now. It's a 9-inch charge. I do have fleet though.
Yeah.
And he 5, 6, 7, 8. He fails by an inch, unfortunately. But that does mean that the obligatory roll for those guys will get them in.
Well and truly in.
So me, the Wolford, called out a challenge, and it was answered by
my Death Company chaplain.
There you go. So I have 5 attacks. I will be hitting on 3s, and I get to re-roll that for Mastercrafted. Still fails. And now I will be wounding you on 2s. I do not need the reroll I get. So it's AP2 as well, so it'll be straight to your invuln.
Yeah, so I'm going to 4s here. Oh, just made it. Just. I'll get to reciprocate in just a second. To my absolute shock and horror, I just realised that the Death Company, he only gets 2 wounds. Whoop, whoop, got it. Absolutely devastated. Love the model. Shame to see him go, but yep, you got him there. Okay, so the Death Company, after watching their chaplain go down, they're pretty angry. So they're gonna hit back with their chain swords. So I'm gonna get 18 attacks here from the chainsword wielding Death Company. So I am going to need, what are you, weapon skill 5?
Weapon skill 5 at the moment.
5, yeah, so 4s here. And I do get rerolls due to Zealot in the first round. So let's just get all of those out. Okay. So reroll these, I'm going to need 4s.
3 more.
There we go, so 3 more there.
It's not bad.
Not too bad, and I'm going to need 5s on this. So here we go, give me some 5s. Okay, so I've got 3 there so far, and with Asterath, with his Liturgies of Blood, I get to reroll failed wounds in the sub-phase, in this phase as well. So, come up, give me some 5s again, please. Oh, that was a lot better actually.
Yeah.
There we go.
I'm going to take these saves 2 at a time before they spill over to my boss man. So 3.
Fine.
3.
Fine.
3.
Oh, one wound.
So 1 wound. And then, wow, so I've got 1 Wulfen, sorry, 1 Thunderwolf left and 1 wound. So my Thunder Hammer wielding Thunderwolf has 5 attacks. It's going to need 3s to hit. And then 2s to wound. Well, 2s to kill actually. So that's 3 dead Marines.
Oof. I don't get any feel no pain because of the strength of that hammer. However, I do obviously have my
Power Fist
as well, which would be striking at the same time. So I've got 2 attacks here, so I'm going to need 4s.
Nice.
Get to reroll, remember, because of Zealot. Yeah. And I'm going to need 2s here as well. I get to reroll that because of Liturgies of Blood. There we go.
It's taking them 1 at a time before it gets onto my wolf ward.
Yeah.
Looking for 3 up invuln save. 3 up invuln save.
Oh.
He's dead, and then the last 2 in the war ward. And he's fine.
Now Astorath is going to step forward and swing his axe. So here we go. So what's your weapon skill, sorry?
Weapon skill is 6.
6 versus my 6.
So 4.
Get to reroll that due to Zealot. Ooh, not what you want. I'm going to need a 2 here. Actually, I don't think that is a 2. No, actually that's nothing. That's nothing. I did need oh no, I needed a 4, sorry, my bad.
You needed a 4, there we go.
So, straight through your armour, because it's safety 2.
Cool, so 3 up invuln save. And he's fine.
Yeah, you're absolutely fine. So, stuck into combat with your Wolf Lord.
Next up, my Wulfen are going to charge into your Marines.
Yeah, Death Company, let's do this.
Do you want to Overwatch?
Yes, actually, sorry. I will
7?
fire my pistols, 7 shots. So you need 6s.
They went everywhere?
They did go everywhere.
You got 1 shot though.
I got 1 shot from that massive dice roll. Okay, so...
Be forced to win.
Yeah. 4.
That is a wind. That
Yeah,
was
that's a 6. That one there.
So I have 4 power. No, it's AP4, so I'll be straight to my feel no pain. I failed that, so that's 1 wound.
1 wound, but they've got plenty to spare.
Yeah.
So can we get in?
Definitely in.
Definitely in.
Once then come back once I've got all my dice for this. So we've got a bit of a shortage of dice today.
Sure do.
So I'm just going to be rolling for the boys first and then the leader.
Okay.
So I've got 20 attacks here. I will be hitting on 4s. That is not good.
Won't
That
be getting
is
an armour save against you, so...
absolutely terrible actually. That's cocked.
Yeah.
Okay. And I will be wounding on 2s though. With Shred. Thankfully. So that is what have you got there, Will? You got 8 feel no pains to make.
Oh dear. Dear, dear. Let's do this. So 5s. So I
made
saved
2.
2, so I've lost 6 guys.
Cool. And well, I've got 6 attacks from the boss.
Yep.
And he's going to be hitting on 4s.
Yes. Oh, all but 1. Not bad.
Wounding on 2s. Reroll because of Shred. And you've got 4 further saves to make on, I think, your last guy.
Yep.
And he's dead.
Yeah. Dang.
So I'm still not too convinced about where this game is going, but I had a very successful round there, especially with the Wulfen. I have defanged your HQ choices a little bit, but I have suffered a lot of damage. With that, guys, let's see what you can do as we go into Blood Angels turn 3.
Alrighty, now that we're into turn 3, I need at least 3 objectives. Now, so let's just choose up to 3. So here we go. So, Swift Advance. When this tactical objective is generated, your opponent must select 2 objective markers. Score 1 victory point at the end of your turn if you control one of these objective markers. If I control both of them, I score D3 victory points instead. That's quite interesting, actually. What are you going to choose, Rich?
Well, I'm going to select 2.
Alright, that's okay.
So you have to keep something there.
Okay, you don't want my guys to move, fair enough.
And 5 all the way over there.
Oh man, it's my way.
Because I want you to have to move something.
Yeah, one of those land speeders will have to go.
Oh yes.
Alrighty, well that's okay. So swift advance, fair enough. And next one, Valor of the Angel, score 1 victory point at the end of your turn if you at least one challenge. So I've got an issue, a challenge this turn.
Well, I know where that's going to happen.
I'm not sure. Astereth versus your Wolf Lord. I won't get my 2 up. You'll get to hit me first. It's a difficult one. I might do it. I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But that's it for the objectives. Let's just crack on with the movement and see how I do. Alrighty, so in terms of movement, I have tried to move these guys around a wee bit, but obviously I've done a bit of a conga line because yeah, a bit of a chain there because I want to stay on that objective, but I do want to get into closer range with this wolf so I can get some rapid fire. The Razorback just pivoted and now we've got a nice line of sight of those guys there. So
I understand the need to do that.
Yeah, we'll start the Daka going as soon as possible. My guys are still locked in combat, as you all know. And the land speeder here has moved round to objective marker 6. Now I do have to say thank you to Richard for that one because I totally forgot where objective marker 6 was, and he, as a gentleman...
When Will wins, it's actually still my victory.
Yeah. So it's moved around there for that objective.
What is it? More to the point.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So I need a dice.
Grab a dice.
Let me grab a dice.
Grab a dice. We are so prepared.
Yeah, so mysterious objective. 2.
It's nothing of note.
Yeah. Well, would have been good if it was something. The other land speeder that I had somehow managed to fly there, considering it doesn't have a base anymore. And well, that was a turbo boost, so it's not getting to do anything else. But at least I've got that objective, so I do control the 2, so I will need to roll for that at the end of my turn. But that is it for movement. Just going to do a ton of shooting just now. Next up, I've got my land speeder here. I'm going to right into shooting at the back of the dreadnought there. So it's your back armor 10. Cool. So I'm gonna need 3s here. Of course I didn't get it. Don't be silly.
Yep.
Next up we've got the Razorbacks. Gonna shoot his twin link assault cannon into the Wulfen. Yeah, so let's do this. So I'm gonna need 3s here. Twin linked. Ooh.
No, they were determined to be 1s.
I know, and now I need 2s. There you go, buddy, so that'll go straight through to your feel no pain.
5 up.
Ooh.
And the front one has 1 wound.
Next up we've got my drop pod. It's going to get to shoot something now that the Wulfen have actually come out. So just down here I'm going to need 3s to get in. So that's 1 hit.
As is always the case with the drop pod.
And give me a 4.
And that's a 5.
That's a 5.
I do get my armour, which I fail, and my feel no pain. Where'd that go? Where'd that go? And I failed, so that's another one down the wood.
Get in there! Alrighty, so been thinking long and hard about it, and do you know what? I do want that that objective. Let's do it, Rich. I'll issue you a challenge. What do you say?
We're having it on. We're having it on.
Let's go for it.
Now I am initiative 6, so I do get to attack first.
Yeah, I'm unwieldy, so on you go.
And well, that is 4 to hit. Sorry, I get 1 re-roll because mastercrafted.
Okay.
So that's 3, and I am now 2s to wound. That goes straight through your armour, so that will be your feel no pain.
So no, I don't get feel no pain on him. It's just my invul. Okay. So 4 ups. So I get 1. So he's down to 1 wound. Oh, so very close. Oh,
that was a dice.
Drop my dice.
We don't mind.
So I'm going to be hitting you back. So I'm going to need 4s here. So that's 1, only 1. And I'm going to need a 4 again. If I get a 6, it's instant death with that axe. Oh, so no, but it will go straight to your invul and save because it's AP2.
Yep. And he's loving it.
Not too shabby. I have to admit, Astereth is yet to be useful, I have to admit, in every game that I've played with him. But we'll see.
I'll say one thing though, he went up against a guy who was something in the region of 60 points more expensive, I think.
Yeah.
Something like that. So,
yeah, well. But that's it for the that's it for the assault phase. Just got to look at what objectives actually captured. So let's have a wee look. Before we even get into the tactical objectives, let's not forget the fact that I've actually got other Death Company there to throw in. What am I even thinking?
We might have gotten a little bit excited.
Yeah, I was so distraught by Athra's performance. Like, let's do this. So I've got chainswords coming in at the moment. So we have got 9 attacks here. So I'm going to need 4s.
Nice.
That's not bad. Don't get any rerolls now because this is past that first round of combat. And I'm going to need 5s with these. Wow. Whoa. That is 5 saves to make, my friend. Just 2 up. Not bad.
Yep, 4 saves. And I take a wound.
Just not too bad. Well, you got 3 wounds, I believe.
3 wounds left.
Not too shabby.
So at least your power fist now?
And they sure are. So they're going to be 4s and 2s. So let's do this.
That might have saved my skin.
Yeah, need 2s. So it goes straight through to your 3 up involved.
Yep. Helps when pointing the camera at the dice.
Absolutely fine. Absolutely
He hates chainswords but doesn't mind power fist.
No, imagine that. But no, that is it this
Definitely.
time, guys. Do promise. But let's fire it and see those objectives, because I do have a few to claim. Alrighty, so let's tally these up. So score 1 victory point if you control objective marker 6, which I do. My land speeder's got it.
That one?
Over there, yep. So it's 1 victory point. Score 1 victory point at the end of your turn if you issued at least 1 challenge, which I did, and it went horribly. Then Swift Advance. So I do have both the objectives now.
It's D3.
So it'd be D3. How many am I going to get? So get 2. So that's 4 victory points. So I'm currently on 2 with the additional 4. So that is 6 victory points to 1 at the moment. Quite successful, I feel. Although I am dwindling of troopers now. But you do have that piggy bank of victory points to go, Rich. You could potentially catch up. But let's crack on and let's see what Rich can do.
So I obviously still have the 2 holdovers from the previous turn, which is objective marker 1. But my additional one for this turn is D3 victory points at the end of your turn if your opponent's warlord has been removed as a casualty.
Dear, well that's guaranteed. There, I've got 1 wound left.
I'm gonna do that. So let's come back once to finish my movement phase. Movement was really simple. The Land Raider gunned it down the thing, passed its difficult terrain check. Wulfen have come in, going in for more killing, and I really wasn't too sure what I was going to do here, but I kind of brought him in. I can go either way.
Yeah, lending the strength to the combat there.
But with that, guys, let's go take a look at the shooting phase. So I'm going to use the power of the machine spirit because I went full gun. Multi-melter into the Razorback, needing a 3. And I'll quickly just do the assault cannon from the Dreadnought.
Okay.
And he's going to shoot at the same target. So needing 3s to hit. And what's your side armor?
I believe it's 10.
10. So that'll be 4s to glance. 1 pen. What do I get? What do I get? Something good? That's his crew shaking. Just with my run move as well there, actually. My Wulfen have come in closer. Guess what they're going to do?
I wonder.
But with that, let's properly move into the assault phase. Just going to do the obligatory dice roll for the guy that's actually already in base contact. And there we go. So he's this in this fight as well now. Let's gather up some dice and we'll see what's going to happen over here. I will be calling out a challenge with my warlord against yours.
No doubt, no doubt.
So me, the warlord, is issuing a challenge to Astaroth, the nut astropath.
Yep, and as well. Don't say that, I'm a coward. Let's do this.
Well, let's do it. Show me what you got.
Show me what you got.
So I have 4 attacks, and they will be hitting on force. Rerollable because of Mastercrafted. So that is 3 hits. I will be wounding on 2s. Rerollable because of digital weapons. So that's 2 Saves.
So 4 up. If I fail one of these, he's dead.
Please.
Oh,
He's dead.
he's failed one. So that is slay the warlord there, and you will get additional wounds. Wounds? Additional victory points,
Yes.
sorry, but we'll deal with that later. So,
You guys get to attack back next.
yeah, let me gather some dice. Alrighty, so in the combat, my chain swords are actually going to go flying back against the other wolf. I'm just going to ignore Richard the Richard the Wolf Lord and hit the other dude. So here I'm going to need 4s, and then I'm going to need 5s, so it's a lot to deal with. So let's do this. So it's 9 hits.
Solid start.
It's not bad. Less than half actually. Not so good. So I'm going to need 5s here.
Whoa!
So 2, I've got 2, so that's going to be 2 out of 3 up saves, my friend.
And he fails one of them.
There's 1.
He does take a wound.
Yeah.
So starting with my Thunder Wolf, he's going to get 5 attacks. He'll be hitting on 3s. All but 1. And wounding, killing on 2s. Well, you get an invulnerable save, don't you? So you've got 4 invulnerable saves?
No,
You can
I don't get anything. It's straight through my armour, right through feel no pain because of instant death. However, I do get to hit back, so I'm going to do 2 on the wolf, and then the other fist can go for your lord. So let's see next. So it's going to be 4s. Both hit.
Nice.
I'm going to need 2s. So that's 2 hits there for your. This isn't your wolf lord, this is the other guy.
He's fine.
Both fine, and then on your wolf lord. So 1 hit. And 1 wound. So it's going to be a 3 up again for you, buddy.
And he fails that one.
That's 1.
Takes another wound.
Yeah.
Slowly chipping away at him. So my last assault of the turn, I have to make my obligatory rerollable charge. Double 1, please.
Oh,
No, I better re-roll it just in case I don't get in.
There we go.
So
Okay.
I'm going to gather up some dice here, guys, and we'll be right back to kill this tank. Okay, then, so my Wulfen attacking, looking for 3s to hit the Razorback. This is just the guys, by the way, not using the boss man, so we just don't have the dice for it today.
Yeah, but I think you won't need them.
No. And then it will be 4s to glance. And that's a couple pens.
Yeah.
Well, it's gone.
But you might as well roll that pen, because you could get an explode, but you don't, so it's fine.
And that's another dead vehicle. So I managed a decent amount of killing in that turn.
Yeah, absolutely.
But most importantly, I killed your warlord, but I do get another D3 points for that. So that's another 1.
So 2, it's not bad.
It's getting calling back very slowly.
Yeah.
But with that, let's go take a look at not Space Wolves, the Blood Angels, turn 4.
Okay, so turn 4, get to draw 4 cards now. So the first one, Kingslayer, score D3 victory points at the end of your turn if your opponent's warlord has been removed as a casualty during this or any previous turn. Gonna be hard pressed to get that if I'm honest, so they've got that one. Then score 1 victory point if I've got objective marker 4, okay. I've not got
Right in the middle of the table, but
yeah, right in the middle.
maybe something you can do with that. I don't know.
Possibly turbo boost it. Score 1 victory point if I control objective marker 5. What I already do, I will take that. And
No.
score 1 victory point if you control objective marker 6, which I already do. So that is 2 guaranteed points right there. I'll take it. Not bad. But I might as well move on to the movement phase. I am really running short of
Things.
yeah, troops now, which I'm really starting to panic about. But yeah, let's just fire away and see what I can do. Alrighty, so that's the movement done for Blood Angels. It's all or nothing time. I have moved this small squad of Death Company out so they could get a better clear line of sight of the Wulfen. Now, there's not a lot I can do here, guys. The Wulfen will catch me, they will run me down if I try to run away or move towards an objective. And then again, this Dreadnought is going to absolutely pummel me. I just want to whittle down the Wulfen as much as possible and just try and stay alive and win on victory points, really. My guy's still locked in combat, as you know. He
Poor man.
Yeah, poor dude, he's gonna go. My land speeder still kicking about on that objective to get that extra victory point, and of course still in line of sight of the Dreadnought's rear arc. So hopefully this time he will do something, hopefully. And then again, I've just moved my land speeder up there. He did take the dangerous terrain check and he did pass. Still in range of that objective there, so just it's about hiding now, I think.
Yeah, completely.
About hiding, so yeah, that's it. Might as well do what little shooting I actually have left and fire on to the assault phase, inverted commas. Okay, so we're gonna start with the land speeder. This is it, guys. This is its time to shine. He has been pretty useless. Well, he's been claiming objectives, but in terms of shooting, he's been pretty useless. So, hit the Dreadnought in the rear arc. Need a 3. Hey! Not bad. Well done. And your rear arc's 10.
10.
So I'm just going to need 2s here.
And that's what we like to call a pen.
Yep. So that's a massive, massive pen. So, shall we see what happens?
See what happens.
So, give me a 6. Oh no.
The crew's stunned.
Okay, so my drop pod is going to long bomb the shots right down the line there at Wulfen, just in range. Oops.
Stop this.
Just in range. So I'm going to need 3s here. That's 1. I'm going to need a 4 here. Nope.
And nothing.
And then I do have my rapid firing bolt guns here for the Death Company. Let's have at you.
Ooh.
Oof. Not so good. I'm going to need 4s here. Wow. Only 3.
Wow.
So you get your 4 up, then your 5
So
up.
I'm going to take them one at a time because I've got one guy out front before my leader. So looking for a 4 up. And then my 5 up full up in.
No, so
he's
one dead.
Dead. And I'm going to look out sir these. And both are look out sir. And then looking for and feel no pain. And another one is down to 1 wound. So one's dead and one's down to 1 wound.
Last but not least for the shooting, I've got this land speeder here, just in range of that land radar.
More.
Can't do anything to it, obviously, without Melta, so it's only going to be a glance on a 6, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah, so 3. Negative.
Doesn't make any difference.
No difference.
Let's go into the charge phase, shall we?
Okay, so I do have my my Death Company here. Do you know what? I'm going to throw them at the Wulfen.
I hate relentless.
Yeah, they are relentless, so even with those rapid fire weapons, they're going to be charging. So I'm going to need... It was a 6-inch charge here, so come on, please don't roll my customary low rolls. Oh, just... So close. So close.
I did not need you getting the charge.
Yeah, so I'll just get those guys moved in a sec. Okay, so the Death Company have hit home. Let's see what they can do. Now, obviously, they have got their standard 2 attacks, and then they've got Rage as well. So this is a ton of dice coming Richard's way. So it's 20 dice here, all told. And it's going to be 4s to hit. Cocked in there. So that's 4s.
Pretty average roll by the looks of it.
Yeah, not too good. Oh, could have done a bit better there. Now you might be wondering why I'm attacking at the same time. Obviously I've got Red Thirst, so +1 to my initiative, which is bringing me to equal initiative with Rich. So I'm going to need 3s on this now because of Furious Charge. Give me some 3s. There we go, my friends.
So I'm going to look out sir all of these on a 4 up. So these 2, it's a 4 up armor save. 5 up feel no pain.
So that's him gone.
So he's totally dead. Actually, he only needed, yeah. And then the rest of them is now feel no pains. And another one gone. But I do get all my attacks back, and additional attacks for them dying in their initiative phase.
Yep, so it's going to be a lot of death.
So let's go figure this out and we'll be right back. Okay, so we worked out that including the Death Frenzy, because they get to attack in the same initiative phase that they died in, and they're attacking in their own initiative phase anyway, it's going to be 26 attacks. So I'm going to roll 21 of them here, and then a few more. So, looking for force to hit. I'm glad about Death Frenzy. And then it's going to be, I'm strength 6 against your toughness of 4, so 2s.
Strength, oh yeah, because you're a little class. Yeah.
So you've got that many saves to make so far. I'll give you them there.
So that is quite a lot. So it's 9, I'm going to roll these just now.
That's actually go straight through your armour, by the way.
Yeah, straight to my feel no pain. So this should do it for him. Wow, no, I've still got one guy left.
I have my 5 more attacks, hitting on force. And I forgot about Shred there, by the way, but I don't think it's going to make any difference now.
For you.
So there's another 4 saves to make.
Yeah.
Having forgotten about Shred as well.
Yeah. Ah, well, Shred would have helped, but it would have been overkill anyway. So it's not bad. And the last Death Guard, feeling a bit left out, he's not fulfilled his purpose in death, is going to be continuing in this fight here now. Rich, you do get to hit me first, as usual.
So me, the Wolford, will attack. I'll be needing 3s to hit.
Yep.
I get to re-roll because I'm Master Crafted. That's for 3 hits. And it'll be 2s to wound. I get a re-roll, but I don't need it because of digital weapons. So you've got 3 saves to make the buddy.
So 5 ups I need here.
It's going straight through your armour. And he's well dead.
Yeah, well and truly dead. So that is the Death Company gone entirely there. Okay, so in deep trouble here. We are approaching the end, towards the end of the game. However, I have claimed 2 objectives. I've got objective marker 5 with my land speeder and objective marker 6 with my other land speeder. So that's an additional 2 victory points. So far I'm sitting at 8 victory points to 3. However, I am in the process of getting tabled here. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see what happens. But let's crack on with Space World. Yeah, Space World's turn 4.
Okay, so I still have the 2 get objective marker 1s from ages ago, but now I need to drop the 4. So we've got 1 victory point for objective marker 6 at the end of my turn,
Which you could get.
which is very doable considering what I'm planning.
Yep.
And lastly, 1 victory point if I have at least 3 of my scoring units within 12 inches of my table edge and none of my opponents.
Ah.
Oh,
Bit more difficult.
Bit more difficult. Eventually doable, maybe, but not right now. So my land raider came around here. I did a quick turn. Do need to roll for my what do you call it? Dangerous terrain, and he passed it.
Yeah.
So for passing over this over here,
Yeah.
it's fine. Wulfen moves over this way. Dreadnought is
He's stuck. He's going nowhere.
and my Thunderwolves and me, the Warlord, have come into this land speeder. I'm getting a bit tired of them.
In trouble.
But with that, guys, let's just move on to the shooting phase. So I'm going to use the power of the machine spirit because I moved combat speed. And anyway, I'm going to use the power of the machine spirit from my land raider on the multi-melter into the drop pod. So you need a 3 to hit, and he fails miserably. But with that, it's the end of the shooting phase. I will do a run move for my Wulfen. So I'll just quickly do that. And we'll get them moved and we'll come back in the assault phase. So my Wulfen are going to charge into this drop pod.
Cool.
It's going to be a 10-inch charge, having going through terrain. So
I just failed.
now I can re-roll that because of my thing, and I can re-roll 1 or both. Didn't happen. Didn't happen. It was a long shot.
Yeah.
And my only other charges for this turn is my Thunderwolf and my Wolfward, who are just going to pop into combat. And we'll come back in the close combat phase. So we're going to start this close combat with me, the Warlord. I will be needing 3s to hit, and I get to reroll that from Master Crafted, which was determined to fail. And I'll now need force to glance it to death because it's armor 10 all round.
Yep.
And I get to re-roll because of digital weapons. So that is a glance and a pen.
So that's enough to do it.
So let's see what the pen does. It's AP2. And that is weapons droid or something along those lines.
We'll double check, but yeah, that's enough to do it.
So at the end of that turn, I have finally got my 2 victory points for securing objective marker 1.
Yep.
It's only taken almost to begin, and I have another victory point for securing objective marker 6 with with me, the warlord.
Yeah.
But with that, guys, let's go take a look at World Eater's turn. World Eaters? I didn't do
I've
that.
got World Eaters on my mind at the moment. That's weird.
And let's go into Blood Angels, turn 5.
Okay, now that we're in turn 5, need 5 objectives now, so I've still got my Kingslayer. Domination, score D3 plus 3 victory points if you control every objective marker on the table at the end of my turn.
With your 1 unit.
With my 1 unit, that won't happen sadly. Next one up, Ascendancy. Score D3 victory points if you control any 3 objective markers at the end of your turn. With 1 guy, that's not going to happen. Score D3 victory points if you control at least 2 objective markers. Yep, not going to happen.
Oh, wow.
Assassinate, score 1 victory point at the end of your turn if at least 1 enemy character was removed as a casualty during your turn. If
I have 1 character.
So you have 1 character. I could get 1 victory point, I suppose. Although, that being said, I do only have my land speeder with that heavy melter and a drop pod. To be honest, I need to hide. I'm winning, what, by 2 victory points?
You got me by 2 victory points.
Yeah. So
you got 1 more objective? No, that's it. That's all.
That is it. That's
okay.
5. So this is going to be a brief phase, guys. So let's just crack on with Blood Angel's turn 5 movement. Okay, so it's perhaps not the most usual thing for Space Marine to run and hide, but that's exactly what I've done. I'm hidden right there. So I've just moved my land speeder off that building, and I'm just going to hide. Hopefully it'll end on turn 5, we'll see. The only other thing that I've got to do, guys, is I've got my drop pod, and he is going to shoot that Thunder Cav there. That's not your... No, that's not the
That's not the boss, it's just the guy.
Yeah, so it's going to be 2 shots. So give me 3s. So I've got 2 3s.
Nice, nice.
And then I'm going to need 5s here. No.
That's a 4.
And a 1.
And a 1. That's nothing.
And would you believe it? That is the end of Blood Angel's turn. Completely. No more shooting, no more assaults, no nothing. That's it done. So yeah, let's move on to Space World's turn 5. Let's see what objectives he's got to select from.
Okay, so the Space Wolves, the first objective, to bring me up to 5, is D3 victory points if I control any 3 objective markers.
That's totally doable.
Next, 1 victory point for objective marker 5. That's where you were. I don't see that happening today, unfortunately. Not yet, anyway. 1 victory point for securing objective marker 3. That's going to be really simple.
Yeah.
And
objective marker 3 again.
Perfect.
I'm not gonna lie, I think this is game, but let's get through the turn and let's see what we're gonna end up points wise.
So the movement phase is very simple. The Land Raider stayed perfect still.
Yep.
My Wulfen came over to this objective, which is one of the ones I need.
Yep, that's the one that you've got 2 objective things that you need to get.
Yes.
Two objectives, yep.
Me, the Wolf, stayed on the objective, just around here, sorry. He can't move, obviously, and this Thunderwolf Cav has just moved into position to take care of his drop lot.
Yeah.
So with that, let's just quickly do some shooting, actually. I'm going to start with my multi-melter.
Okay.
I haven't moved, so I can fire everything at full ballistic skill.
Yeah.
So the multi-melter is going to shoot at the drop pod.
Okay.
For a 3 to hit. And he misses. I'll now fire the rapid-firing assault cannon. It's 3s to hit.
So that's twin linked.
Twin linked. That's what I meant. reroll below, so I've got 3 hits there. And I need 6s to actually do anything, but they will be rending, so they will actually be pens if they hit. And I don't get anything.
No.
With that, guys, let's move into the assault phase. So my Thunderwolf Cav is going to charge into the drop pod here. It's a 4-inch charge. And he is well
and truly made it there.
So let's just quickly get on with that combat actually. I get 5 attacks in the charge. I'll be hitting on 3s, which is all bar 1. And it's armor 12, is it not?
It sure is.
So that's a 2 to glance and a 3 to pen. And it's totaled.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll see if it kills him. 5. No. So obviously my Wulfen stayed on the objective hidden down here. My Thunderwolf Cav destroyed that drop pod and then has come back towards this objective here. My crippled Dreadnought. These guys are on this objective here, and the Land Raider on the final objective there. Quickly looking at the victory points, guys. That means I get 2 more victory points for objective marker 3.
Yep.
And I don't get that one unfortunately, but I do get another D3 victory points for having 3 objectives, because I have 3, 6 and number 1, and that will be another 2 victory points. So that will bring me to a total of let me see, 6, 8, 10, 11 to your 8.
11 till 8, not bad. Okay guys, I have got nothing left. I am running on absolute fumes now. I've only got my land speeder left. I'm gonna have to call it GG there. I think you're what, 3 or so points ahead of me now?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, plus you've got Linebreaker. I do as well, but that would involve me not really moving. There's not a lot I can do now, so I think we're gonna have to call it a Space Wolf victory. Yep. Got a lot to talk about, so let's just have a wee recap.
So guys, there you have it. Another Space Wolf victory.
Do you know what? It's that Land Raider. I can never pop it, and it's the Wulfen. Like anything that touches them,
yeah,
is dead. Regardless if you kill it, they're gonna have a backlash. And that's AP2 weapons.
Except you can't bring, in my opinion, the Wulfen without a transport.
Yeah.
And for me, it has to be the Land Raider.
Yeah, it's just like one massive tough nut to crack in the first place, and then just death incarnate.
I mean, I was genuinely concerned at the very start of the game when you gutted my Thunderwolves. I really thought they could have gone your way.
Yeah.
But then we just got bogged down in that big combat, and yeah.
I was kind of hoping the Calidus would do a bit more, maybe, but
she was a distraction.
She was a
distraction. Nothing more.
One turns. Yeah, that was about it. I thought that Flamer might have done shaved another wound or 2 off you, but nah.
I think David doesn't do well with the Calidus Assassin either. I think it's just the model itself.
It's the Vindicator David struggles with. Yeah, you can never seem to shoot with him, even though he's got ballistic skill 7. So
guys, apparently the assassins are not that good.
No. Well, they can be. They're more a distraction than a pain, to be honest. They were a pain for me because they didn't do anything. But other than that, what was it? I think we tallied on 11 to 9 in the end.
Yep.
Yeah, so very, very close.
Definitely a few mistakes in there, guys.
Yeah,
I apologise for them right now. Well, I've noted them as the video's progressed. If there's anything I haven't noted, let us know.
Yeah,
so we can keep an eye out for it.
Yeah, one thing I mean, obviously we all know 8th edition is looming. However, there is one thing, whilst 7th is still alive. How do you play Blood Angels? I want to know. I love the lore behind Blood Angels, but they don't synergize that well, and it's really, really annoying because they are such a great faction. The one thing that I think Death Company should get is what would the Wulfen have. So you see that Death Frenzy?
Oh, they're just a massive blade death.
If the Wulfen get it, categorically the Death Company should get it as well.
Sense.
It does make sense. Because they're a bunch of psychopaths. But yeah, that's it. Well done, Rich. Well deserved. Well fought. Hard fought. But yeah.
Anyway guys, thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you, leave a comment below, and we'll see you next time on another Tabletop Assault Battle Report.